Hi everyone. So I wanted to do a review today of the Lamy Safari. I picked this up recently. It's my little Christmas treat to myself, and I wanted to do a bit of a review and test it out for you on camera. Where's my... hold on. Pen tests, there we go. Here's my pen test section. So let's do the Lamy Safari. So it's got a nice plastic body, fairly lightweight. This was £19 off Amazon. Not sponsored or anything, I bought it myself. This one is in black, and it's like a sort of, it's like different to other blacks. It's like a brown black. I really like the colour. I've got this with a medium nib, because I'm not a massive fan of fine nibs. I prefer mediums. So let's have a look. Lamy Safari. And this has got the Lamy, and this is the Lila, which is violet ink, and it's there. Oh, this, sorry, it's not Lamy ink, it's online. Lila violet ink, which I've got in there. It's got the double-ended cartridge like Lamy, but these are online. And yeah, it's a very, very smooth writer. It's not scratchy at all. It feels very, very smooth. And it's got a medium nib. Ink flow's really good. I've got no problems. Put the cartridge in, boom, within seconds it was working. I've put purple in this one because I do like the colour purple. And when I want to doodle in my sketchbook and stuff, I fancied using purple for a change. I did get, when I bought it, this pack of ink cartridges. It's a bit bulgy because I shoved the one that come with the Lamy inside here. One sec. So the Lamy come with, there we go. The Lamy came with a blue cartridge, like so, and I have these double-ended cartridges. And then I bought this pack of inks as well when I bought it. So I've got violet, I've got red, green, and of course black. So I've got plenty of cartridges for it, so I can draw and write in different colours. And yep, that means I've got some options. They always send blue ink. I wish they'd send black. I'm not a fan of blue ink. But yeah, it's been sitting in my pencil case. I've got some off my pencil case in there, some sticky. Yeah, that's just something sticky stuck to it. Okay. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. And it's got the ink window, which I can't really see the ink through it because the cartridge is full. The clip on it is not as bulky as I thought. I thought the clip would be quite bulky and in the way, but it's actually all right. And that's what it looks like at the top. It's got the lovely medium Lamy nib on the top, which is a lovely smooth writer. What I like about these is they're not too wet, but they're not too dry either. Like the flow's just right. So like, yeah, okay, it will smudge if you touch it straight away, but it's not like my what's the other one I've got? My Kakuno, the big, no, not the, yeah, the Kaweco, sorry. My Kaweco is very wet. So like, I find that like, depending on what surface I'm writing on, it's like you can see the wetness of the ink on the surface, and even if you leave it for a few seconds, it still smudges quite a lot. So this one's a little bit too wet, which is awkward for work when I'm like marking stuff at work. So it's not ideal for work, but for drawing and stuff, it's fine. And obviously writing at home and stuff, it's just obviously when I'm marking work or writing feedback and stuff, and then the person whose work I'm writing the feedback on touches it, I end up with smudges on the books, which is a pain in the bum. But this is all right. This is fine. I like how it feels nice and smooth. I'm not feeling, I can hear the feedback, but it doesn't feel scratchy, if you get what I mean. So like if I compare it with the Kaweco, yeah, I'd say, oops, I've got hiccups. I'd say the Kaweco is ever so slightly more scratchy than the Lamy. So yeah, nice little pen. Picked this up when Amazon were doing the Black Friday sales. You can still get it for like 20 quid. It's like £19, is it? Something like that. One sec. If I look on Amazon and type in Lamy fountain pen, yeah, the one I've got, £19.95. So yeah, it's still 19 quid. I got it for slightly cheaper. I think I paid about 18 quid for it when it was like a Black Friday thing. But yeah, definitely worth picking up if you want to add like a nice cheap pen to your collection. Because it's made of plastic, I've got no problems with chucking this in my bag and not worrying about it. This will quite happily go in like my everyday carry pouch, which looks like this, that I keep in my bag for work. And because it's I'll say only 19 quid for a fountain pen, that's cheap. Because it's a cheap fountain pen, it's one where I'd be quite happy to carry it around in my bag. I won't worry about it getting scratched and dinged and stuff. I find these are quite tough anyway. I've never managed to break a pen just chucking it around in my bag. So yeah, I'm quite happy with this purchase. I'm very pleased with it, and yeah, highly recommend if you are looking for a cheap fountain pen. These would be ideal for like a little gift, because like I said, it's 20 quid. You know, that's, you know, easy gift for someone if you're trying to get something where it's not too expensive, but it's still something nice that they would enjoy. So if you've got someone who's a pen collector, who likes fountain pens, you could treat them to one of these. I know there are more expensive fountain pens out there, but you don't have to spend a fortune on fountain pens. A lot of my fountain pens are around the £20 mark, or under. I've got some where I've paid like 3 quid for them, 5 quid for them. So you can get pens cheaper. You don't have to spend a fortune. I think my most expensive pen was like 35 quid.